Welcome to the All-in-One channel. I'm Kelley Rosano, and this is Leo, June 2012. Leo, we start off the month with the Sun in Gemini, and this activates the area of your life that has to do with your hopes and wishes, your goals, the money you receive from your business or the money you receive from the company you work for, sudden unexpected opportunities, the love you receive from others. And then we have on June 4th the Sagittarius full moon lunar eclipse, and that happens in the opposite house, and the house of the love you give to others. So the love houses are being activated now, the love you give to others and the love you receive from others. So this full moon eclipse is happening in the area that has to do with your children. It has to do with creativity. It has to do with taking a risk. It has to do with creative self-expression. And Leo, you are the most creative sign. So it is about you expressing yourself, being involved in creative projects, money-making projects. And so this is a very exciting time for the Leos because Gemini harmonizes with Leo. Leo is a fire sign, Gemini is an air sign. The air feeds the fire and the fire feeds the air and the fire grows. So Gemini feeds you and it makes you grow. And so this is a good time for you to be moving your projects forward, to be taking risks, to be trying new love. If you have a new romance, if you've met someone, you know, this is also in the area of true love. So if you've been wanting a relationship, you know, this is a good time now to attract someone in who could be a substantial partner for you. Or if you're married or you're in a significant relationship, taking that love partnership to the next level. Now, this full moon eclipse challenges us to step out of the external limitations of what we think and what we know. We've been programmed by our parents, teachers, culture, religion, government, and the mass media to see reality in specific ways. We've been trained to worship the mind and the five senses, yet 96% of our universe is imperceptible, even to our most sophisticated scientific instruments. So what is real? What is true? The Sagittarius full moon eclipse shows us that those answers cannot come from our head, but will come from our heart. And Leo rules the heart, or the heart can rule Leo. This full moon eclipse summons us to integrate the masculine and the feminine, the heart and the head, matter with spirit. It is time to move beyond our comfort zones, our self-imposed limitations, our fears, and boldly move into our future. The power to create is increasing. Creating and manifesting is increasing daily. That's why we want to make sure we're in the new mindset, which is we focus on the positive. We focus on what is working. We focus on what we can change and control. And we release and let go to a higher power that which we cannot. So let go of your limitations. Let go of the chains that bind you. Let go of the past. And use the power of your heart, that great Leonian heart, to create what you want. Now Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, in Gemini, is making a rare eclipse to the sun right after, the next day after the lunar eclipse. So on May 20th we had the solar eclipse, moon eclipse sun, and then on June 4th we have the lunar eclipse, sun eclipse moon, and then on the 5th and the 6th, depending where you live on the planet, Venus is eclipsing the sun. This is a rare event. And the first one took place, they come in pairs, and the first one took place June 8th, 2004. And the previous pairs were 1874 and 1882. The next ones will be 2017 and 2125. It's time for women to reclaim their power and men to reclaim their feminine side. This is taking place in the area of your life that has to do with your goals, your hopes and your wishes, the money you receive from your organization, or the company you own. So this Gemini area in June is very strong and very highlighted because Venus is retrograde there too, and she's going to be retrograde there until June 27th. So Venus is in this area of your life, and it's about your hopes and your wishes. So make your wishes, do your alchemy, do your magic, set your intention. Do your prayers, whatever you do to create the life you want and to reach for the next level of your career, of your love life, of your spiritual path, whatever is on your heart's desire, whatever is in your heart's desire. This is the time for you, Leo, to reach for it and manifest it, because you can, as long as you're staying out of the negative. Now, I'm not saying we just like pretend that everything's wonderful, but we don't give it energy. We don't focus it. Because whatever we focus on, we're giving power to it. So if you focus on the positive and you focus on your wishes, you focus on your dreams come true, that's what will manifest. Now, just a few hours after this eclipse as well, Neptune goes retrograde, and this is a good thing because Neptune has been running the show the first half of 2012, and it's been really hard to make plans with Neptune because Neptune is all about higher consciousness, God, spirituality. It has very little to do with mundane tasks of setting goals. It's about creativity and spirituality. And so with Neptune taking a back seat here, right after this eclipse, just a few hours after this eclipse, it's a good thing, I think, for us, because it kind of gives us a break so that we can focus on the mundane tasks of life and move our plans forward. And Neptune will be retrograde until November 10th. So that really is giving us a break here from this intense Neptunian energy that's been running the show for the first half of 2012. And those of us with planets and points from 0 degrees to 5 degrees, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, Sag have felt this Neptune effect most strongly because it's been on our planets and points in our astrology greatly. And this will begin to give us a break as Neptune draws down his power. Again, he's been running the show for the first half of 2012. Yow. Now, Jupiter enters Gemini on June 11th and will be in Gemini till June of 2013. And this is fantastic for Leos because he's been in your 10th house, lining up your career legacy, your destiny, your reputation in the world, and now he's moved into the money of your reputation in the world and your career legacy in the world. So it's just the same, only better. So it's fabulous having him in the professional part of your life, and now you have him in your hopes, wishes, and dreams part of your life. The money you make from what you do in the world, the money you make from the businesses you own, the money you make from the company you work for. So Jupiter is still working with you in a fantastic way because he's in Gemini, and again, Gemini harmonizes with Leo, feeding the fire of Leo, and Leo feeds the air, and the air grows and the fire grows, so it is a mutual admiration society going on here. So Jupiter is encouraging you to open your mind to a wider range of truths. And we have the Sun in Gemini, we have Venus in Gemini, we have Jupiter in Gemini lighting up a fabulous part of your life, the love you receive from others. So you're probably very popular right now. You're probably more popular than you've been in years. It's like, is all this attention and applause going to Leo. It just doesn't get any better than that, Leo. And so eat it up, drink it up, take it all in. Because when the sun goes into Cancer, Leos go in the background, just until the sun goes into Leo. And so this is your time to shine. Go for it. Make your wish list. Do your alchemy. Do that 7 steps of manifestation. You can do that every day. You can do it every week. You can do it every month. You can do it until you make your dreams come true. Keep focusing on what you want because you are a powerful creator, Leo. You're one of the most powerful signs in the zodiac. You can make anything happen if you put your heart into it and you connect that heart to the head. You're unstoppable. So now we have the Gemini new moon on June 19th. Okay, so we had 2 new moons in this era of your life. First we had a 0 degrees Gemini new moon solar eclipse on May 20th, and now we're having one at 28 degrees Gemini on the 19th. Your career is on fire. Your work is on fire. Your ability to move up in the world is blazing. You want to take advantage of this cycle. You want to take advantage of May, June. You really want to move your goals forward. Take the initiative. Don't just sit back and let life pass you by, because Jupiter won't be in this part of your life for another 12 years. It's a 12-year cycle. We live cycles within cycles. And so take advantage of this. Go for your heart's desire. Go for your dreams. We can go from breakdowns to breakthroughs. Okay, so whatever's breaking down, it's because it's done. Let it dissolve. Let it go. Wave bye. Thank you for what you taught me. And make those breakthroughs in your career. Make those breakthroughs in your dreams. Make those breakthroughs in your hopes, wishes, and desires. Now, right after the new moon in Gemini, the sun enters Cancer. And we have summer solstice in the northern hemisphere and winter solstice in the southern hemisphere. So when the sun goes into Cancer, it goes into the part of your life that has to do with working behind the scenes, your hidden strength, any frustration that you may have, any sense of limitation that you may have. You will be confronting these issues. And that's a good thing, because once we acknowledge something, we can shift it, we can change it. And this will give you time to rest and recuperate as well. Mercury the messenger goes into Cancer on June 7th. So the sun and Mercury will be in this part of your chart up until your birthday, starting July 23rd on, is your time to rest, rejuvenate, work in the background on projects, work behind the scenes on projects, less in the spotlight, leaving that to others until it's your time to shine when the sun enters Leo. Now, the biggest astrological event of the year is powerful Pluto, evolutionary Pluto, squaring off with revolutionary Uranus. They're going at it now, and this is a good thing, because it's about to change everything in the world. And it's already happening. It's already changing everything in the world. Pluto and Uranus are going to make 7 exact squares that are going to reshape our world. Until 2015, they're making 7 exact squares, and the first one is June 24th. So those of us that have cardinal points and planets between 0 and 12 degrees, Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, Libra, will feel this energy most greatly. And the sun, your ruling planet, makes hard aspect to Uranus and Pluto on June 29th. Now this is going to trigger explosive feelings and powerful events. So there's going to be a lot of drama going on in the backdrop. Maybe not so much in your personal life, depending on how you've taken care of things. You may not have to blow things up. And so if you've been living in your heart and living in your truth, that you won't have to. We're entering the age of truth, so anything less than truth is going to dissolve. Now, creative people like Leos will take radical action in technological and ideological breakthroughs. This can empower us to move beyond our differences and opposing beliefs, for all are one. We are all one human family. Uranus and Pluto square takes place in the area of your life that has to do with your work habits, your health habits, your diet, your psychological diet, and your beliefs, your spirituality, long-distance travel. So, whatever you want to change in your work life, this is a good time to do it, okay? If the office you're working in doesn't work for you, or the habits of how you work needs to change, do it. Now is the time to take action. Now is the time to say, you know what? This relationship isn't working for me. This has more to do with not so much your personal relationships, but your work relationships. So any, work relationships or style of working that you've been working in, you're going to want to change, as well as health habits. So, you may want to change your diet. I changed to vegetarian, and that really worked for me. But you have to, everybody's an individual. Just because it works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. You have to decide what works for you. But whatever it is, think about it, because this is a great time. Pluto likes to root out to the core, to the deepest level, that which no longer serves us, that which no longer supports us. And this has to do with your lifestyle and how you work and how you live. Maybe you need to change your lifestyle. Maybe you want to be traveling more. Maybe you want to go abroad more. Maybe you want to be using the internet more to spread the word, to spread your work, to spread, to make more connections with friends around the planet, because the other areas of your life are being so harmoniously aspected at this time, and you really do want to spread your wings. You really do want to broadcast your message to a larger audience, and Uranus is helping you do that in the area of your life that has to do with expansion of consciousness, the internet, galactic travel, long distance travel. Really dial into God. And so use this energy to create what you want. Now, the good news is Saturn, stabilizing Saturn, goes direct on June 25th at 22 degrees Libra. This is our readiness to take a giant step forward. And this affects the part of your life that has to do with short distance travel, speaking, writing, teaching, your attitude. So the way you've been thinking over the past few years with Saturn and Libra. Now, Saturn and Libra is very harmonious for the Leo because, again, it's an air sign, and the air feeds the fire and the fire feeds the air. So it is, again, the mutual admiration society. And so Saturn and Libra has been very beneficial for Leo. So you really want to take advantage of this until Saturn goes into Scorpio on October 5th. And this is your time to reorganize, buy a new computer, reorganize your computer, reorganize how you work on the computer, reorganize your software, reorganize your mind so that you are making your life more efficient, so that you're working less and making more fun. Because don't forget, Leo, you are one of the fun signs of the zodiac. You love to have fun. You love to play around. You love to be silly and fun and like a child. And so Saturn is helping you to restructure your mind so that you have more freedom, you have more time for yourself, you have more time to create. So Saturn going direct in this area of your life is going to make you an even more effective communicator, writer, speaker, teacher. And you're getting that message out all over the planet because Uranus is in the top of the chart, expanding you all over the planet, and Pluto is helping to empower you to cut you free from old habits that no longer serve you. Now, Venus is going direct on June 27th. And this is going to empower you to make new connection, new truths, new possibilities in communication, education, and cross-cultural exchange. Relationships can finally get back on track and moving forward again. June is a great month, an action-packed month. We started 2012 kind of in reverse. We had a window of opportunity, a forward movement between December 23rd and January 23rd. That's when all the planets were direct. But then Mars went retrograde, Saturn went retrograde, and those are the career work planets. And Neptune took over. Neptune was the only one that was direct and flying forward. And Neptune has nothing to do with work or our Monday functions. It has everything to do with our higher consciousness and spirituality and our connection to God. And so, it's really made folks feel, that their plans were on hold or delayed, but no longer. We're moving forward, and we are flying forward at the speed of light for the second half of 2012. We are making breakthroughs and rapid changes. So, buckle your seatbelt because we are accelerating so quickly and fast, and your plans are going to be flying forward in June and on. The second half of 2012 isn't going to look anything like the first half of 2012, but it's been pretty good for Leos. So you've had it really good so far, and it's only going to get, much better. So you have a lot to look forward to in June and forward. So thank you for watching, Leos. Thank you for liking and sharing my videos. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. Thank you for your comments, your letters, and your feedback. Thank you to all my clients. If you would like to work with me and have me take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very simple. You go to the link below, you go to my PayPal page, you choose the length of the session you want. Once I see you've made that commitment, I email you my schedule. You choose the day and the time that you want, and we're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, Leo, keep looking up.